clap it in.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Yeah, ready to go.
Okay.
How important is it to make a positive start?
I think it's of huge importance to start well this year. I think Chicago away, first game. We've got a few, I think 3 or 4 home games after that. Our biggest problem last year was that we started pretty badly and we never recovered, and I think it's much easier to play with a good start, gain confidence for the team rather than have the desperation of needing to win games later on in the season.
Okay. New season, new coach. What can we expect from Patrick Vieira, led New York City?
Well, hopefully an all-round better performance from the team. I think, when new managers come in, players have to try and impress them. I think Patrick has a wealth of experience from his playing days. He was one of the greatest players to play in the Premier League in recent years. Also, he's been earning his stripes. He's been learning his coaching and management in Manchester with the young players. So I think he's going to help us to improve, and hopefully us as players on the pitch will show that with results.
Okay.
Just try not to rush.
How would you define success in this new season?
Well, we want to improve, but we have to improve a lot. I mean, I think success for us as a team would be to make the playoffs for starters. I think that was our aim last year, and we fell pretty short of that. So any team that will tell you the success is about winning, so we can only have that as our mentality going into the year. If we can make the playoffs, then we've got a chance to win, and that's where we have to start. That's the bottom level for us, is to make the playoffs.
Okay. How would you describe your role in this coming season?
Well, I'll try and give what I've always given in my career, which is I'll give everything. I'll try and work very hard for the team. Hopefully, pass on my experience to the players around me. Create goals and score goals. I think that's what I've done throughout my career, and I think this year I'm confident because I've got a nice long pre-season to go. I've had a good rest. I've got a good pre-season. Hopefully, I'll be in my best condition come the first game in Chicago, and then I can contribute.
Okay. Let's talk about the current status of the MLS. How do you think it compares to European teams?
I think it's improving. I think in terms of European leagues, they're very established, and they have been for many years. And the Premier League, I think, for me, is the best, most competitive league in the world. And I think the aim for the MLS is not to try and reach them levels, but it's to keep improving year on year. It's certainly been doing that, and I think it's gaining more respect here at home in America, overseas, all around the world. From my home in England, people are watching the MLS now regularly. So I think as the league continues to grow, it will close the gap to the top leagues in the world.
Okay. Do you want to move on to that? Maybe come in down on the last.
Well, I think he'd be a great player to come here. I don't know his position. I heard the same rumour story. I think if he comes, he's a great addition for the league. I think whoever gets him will be lucky because they've got an experienced player. He's played at the top level, still very fit, still very hungry. I know that from being his friend, and he'll be a great addition to the MLS.
Have you spoken to him?
I spoke to him before Christmas, so I know that he was thinking about, finishing in Roma. I think he was pretty aware that was happening. I know he had an interest in the MLS. He's very keen on America as a whole. I know he's a regular visitor here, and I spoke very positively about what he could expect if he came to play here. So I would like to, as a friend of his, I'd like to see him play here.
Okay, a little bit higher, beautiful surround. Come back jogging. Now the same, just the ankle